A local school district is spending hundreds of thousands of dollars on flock cameras. Although after 3 years of using them, the district does not have any policy saying what exactly they're being used for. We now bring in 2 News reporter Morgan Anderson. She is asking questions about what these cameras are for. Morgan.
Yeah, Jack, so in my hand here are 2 flock camera contracts that are signed off by both Dayton Public Schools and Flock Safety, which is a company based out of Atlanta. Now together, they add up to a little more than $335,000. And while these might just be pieces of paper, they're causing a lot of conversation.
What happens with the data when they have actually got it? Is it kept? Is it stored? Is it deleted?
Flock cameras and questions. They seem to go hand in hand these days.
What are they doing with it when they have it?
So we asked Dayton Public Schools Superintendent Dr. David Lawrence those same questions and then some.
They're here to have us in a position where if there's anything that happens on campus, we can take a picture of that vehicle and then we can report what happens.
From elementary to high school, Dr. Lawrence tells me every single school in the district has flock cameras. They're to help community safety and with problems like vandalism.
When things like that happen, immature things that young people do, we can have the picture of the license plate.
Dr. Lawrence tells me in terms of who can even watch the cameras,
I have one person that has access to Flock that actually uses it. We don't use it on a regular basis. We're not on there looking for people. We're not on there typing in immigration looking for people. We're not looking for employees. We're not looking for anything.
The schools have used the cameras since 2023. However, they don't have any formal policy in place about them.
That definitely concerns me. I think we need to know, what are you using? I think it can be good, but I think we need to know.
Dr. Lawrence's response to the lack of policy.
If we keep getting these questions at this rate, we may have to have a presentation on our second or third Tuesday in order to make things very clear how we operate with Flock.
Now, Dr. Lawrence also tells me that with more than 13,000 students in their schools, safety is of utmost concern. So the question stands. What do you think about flock cameras? You can let us know on our Facebook page or on our website, WDTN.com. Reporting in the studio, I'm Morgan Anderson, 2 News.